And why are you going in the military at 26? Limited resources, just bad. And they ain't doing nothing. All right, folks, we're going to talk to Alex today, man. It's a good one. Mature young man, 26 years old, trying to make a decision. Wants to go in the military, been playing around with some Green Berets. That's how they get you, boy. They get you in that little bit. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did, man. Glean some information. Listen, man, I'm not down on the Marine Corps at all. I love the Marine Corps, okay? But they just don't have no opportunity. And if you're trying to live your life and go to a place where you want opportunity, you can't go in the Marine Corps. It just ain't no opportunity. So, enjoy.
I've been looking at the SARC pipeline.
Okay.
But then I've been watching a bunch of your videos. You talking about going Army, just the more schooling, the more opportunities. So I just kind of wanted to pick your brain on that, what you think a better option would be.
And you don't have any college, right?
No, sir.
You in high school right now?
No, I'm 26. I'm out of high school.
Okay. And why are you going in the military at 26?
So both my parents were Navy corpsmen. Right now I do like photography and video. This past year I got involved with a nonprofit called Aerial Recovery. Like a veteran-led nonprofit, all former SF guys. So I did 3 trainings with them this year on like disaster response.
Okay.
Went to Florida with them to respond to Hurricane Idalia. And then in November, I did their, what they call source selection. So they just, recreate some things from selection that they went through, just like a kind of a weekend of suck. And I just love the environment, love the push, love being around those guys.
So with all those guys being SF, why are you even thinking about going in the Navy? Like, why? Like, SARC, I tell everybody, man, like, the Marine Corps doesn't have any resources.
Right.
Like, it's the worst funded military you could go to. So, like, you're going to be a SARC, but you're not going to get none of the Gucci training. You know what I'm saying? Right. You could go in the Army as an 18 Delta, and, I mean, like, you're going to get the world's best training out there, man. You get to do everything. Goat Lab, everything,
Right.
I just don't see, like, for you, you ain't some young 18-year-old kid. Like, you go in the Marine Corps, you can lose your mind. You'll be an E1 in that Marine Corps. And you're gonna be going, or you'll be in the Navy going SARC. Like, it's stupid.
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you go bite the 18 X-ray contract and go Green Berets and be an 18 Delta, and do some really high speed shit?
Right. I think my dad definitely wants me to go Navy, just kind of like a.
Listen. You 26 years old.
Right.
Your dad doesn't have any relevancy on what you do.
Yeah. Sir.
Like, he doesn't. Like, he wants you to go. What input does he have at 26 in your life?
None, really.
Okay? Like, I don't care what you want, Dad. My dad didn't want me to get out the SEAL teams. Like, screaming at me. I said, I can't help you, Pops. I got to get out. Like, I can't live in this environment no more. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad for me. So, I would just tell you this. Like, I think you're looking down the wrong pipe. I think going SARC is stupid. It's a great job. I'm just saying, like, in your case, you 26 years old, man. Go bite the bullet. Go 18 X-ray. Go 18 Delta. And, I mean, you may find something in there before you get to 18 Delta that you want to go do. But, like, going SARC in the Marine Corps, like, dog, no one understands how bad it is in the Marine Corps. No one does. That's what I be trying to explain to people. And, like, I just got a couple kids that are there now, and they calling me like, man, what? I said, look, I told you this. Limited resources, just bad. And they ain't doing nothing. Marine Corps ain't doing nothing. So, you go in the Army, you got a shot to go do some stuff. You definitely go do amphib missions, right? You're going to get to go overseas. You're going to get to work with people. You're going to get to do your job. If you're doing what your dad wants, then you ain't going to go nowhere.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been watching a ton of your content recently and noticing that you've been steering people in the direction of the Army in general for a lot of different things.
It's just more opportunity. Like, it's not necessarily the Army. It's just the fact that there's so much opportunity in the Army. And a guy like you who's 26, you're more mature, like, you're going to stand out in the Army. You go in the Marine Corps, like, they don't give a shit, bro. Like, they're going to treat you like dog shit from day one. And you're going to have some 19-year-old in charge of you, and it's going to take you 6 years to make E5? You be E5 in the Army in, like, 18 months? Maybe 2 years? right? Like, it's just so much more opportunity in the Army. It's not that I'm against the Marine Corps. I love the Marine Corps. You don't want them dudes showing up at your doorstep. I'm just not trying to go give my life to the Marine Corps when they're not going to promote me.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that answers that kind of question. I was on the fence about it, and fortunately, I got a lot of guys that I can reach out to who are, Green Berets or former Green Berets who will give me some insight on all that. All right, cool. Because I had talked to the Navy recruiter, and he wants me to come in next week to fill out some paperwork.
How much are you running right now?
I run, I do jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, so I just have like a base cardio. I run 2 to 3 miles a day.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, right. you gotta run more than that if you're gonna go 18 X-ray, but not much. You got to get used to rucking and stuff like that. But I mean, I tell people like none of that stuff is that crazy. Now, when you get there, it's gonna be hard to stay, but you're a mature dude, so like you won't have no problem. You'll do the job.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to see the Navy. I'm not going to SARC. Just not doing it.
All right. So for run times, I'm just casually running like 8-minute miles just to keep like a base cardio type
thing.
What sort of time should I be pushing for on that miles?
Do you have a PDF?
I know, sir.
Okay, send me an email. It's just jake.zweig@gmail. Ask for the Army PDF. My Rhea bottle, send it to you in 1 second, okay? What I tell everybody, if you're going in the Army, you want to be running 35 minutes, 5 miles at a stiff jog pace. Not all out. You're not trying to sprint a 30. You want to be able to jog a 35-minute 3 mile or 5 mile. You want to be below 12:30 on a 2 mile. Okay? But a guy like you just need to add some volume to your workouts and you'll be there. If you're jogging 8-minute miles, that means if you jog a little bit stiffer, you jog a 7-minute miles. And you only need 5 of those. I tell everybody, when I was really running, I wrestling, I weighed 170, 165. I could run 7-minute miles, 8-minute miles all day. Flat terrain, I could run 7-minute miles all day.
Right.
So, none of that stuff. It's just something you got to get ready for. And I wouldn't say, like in your case, I wouldn't take no 6 months to get ready. I'd take like 3 months of hell and just hit it like an animal and then go.
Okay. So in terms of talking to a recruiter, should I wait until I'm like, I got through that 3 months of hell, ready to get after it and go?
So what I would tell you, where you at right now? What state?
Maryland.
Okay, so I would tell you go see the Army recruiters right now. Because even if they give you a baseline physical test, you're going to pass that.
Right.
Okay? Tell them, and you got to go talk to your Green Beret bubbas and be like, hey, man, I think I'm going to sign up for the 18 X-ray program and try to be 18 Delta. Right? Like, that would be the path I would take. If you want to go, like, Army Rangers to me is a different animal, right? If you want to be a medic, go Green Berets because you get an opportunity to do a bunch of world-class medicine stuff.
Right.
If you go Rangers, you're going to be fighting to stay in a Ranger bat for your first 2 years. It'll be different than the 18 X-ray program. I got a young man in the 18 X-ray program right now, and he's killing. But don't overthink it. Go see the Army recruiters. Tell them what you want to do. They're going to give you an ASVAB. You got to score high enough on the ASVAB, and then go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, don't overthink it. I got you. Well, shit, man. I mean, that answered a lot of my questions, really. I was just kind of stuck on that decision on which way to go.
See, to me, that's not even a decision. Marine Corps, no assets, no resources, gonna treat me like dog poop. Army, unlimited opportunity, unlimited resources, unlimited growth potential, unlimited promotion potential. Like, it's not even apples and oranges.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you sitting in the blue water in a porta potty or you flying on the G5. Like, it's two different, it ain't the same.